everyone and welcome back to CookierRun Tower of Adventures with Alzroy Galcon. I know that I haven't put any kind of content in this game within the last couple of months. That's simply because I've lost interest playing this game for a while. And I've only picked this game once again because currently we have the first anniversary event and there's a lot of things that I need to do in this game to get the daily results. I can't believe how much the game develops right after I abandoned this game for quite a while and anyway, if you do like this kind of content, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you will not miss out on anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, you don't need to pay, and by subscribing you make this channel grow and flourish even more, which makes me happy so I can create more content for you to watch. So, Bunloon, the latest boss that was introduced in what is currently Chapter 14, and I do apologize if my sound is slightly different. That's because the moment I was about to record this video, I was not doing very well basically. Oh, that's actually over? That was quick. I thought that this boss will give me more challenge than I thought. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you my experience fighting against Bunloon, and both in the main story as well as in the raid mode, and that's pretty much it. I might have to play this game daily once again because if I remember correctly, devsisters tease us that they are going to introduce the Guardian cookies during this year, and looks like I have to gather even more resources. I don't think that they are going to introduce a brand new kind of class, except for the legendary of course, but that's kind of on point on what their sisters did, because so far throughout the year we haven't got introduced a single legendary cookie, and the Guardian cookies looks like those are going to change the tide. The only wish that I have is they are not going to release the Guardian cookies way too fast. What I meant is every 3 or 4 months they are going to introduce a brand new Guardian cookies. I think that will be just a really terrible decision, kind of like what they have in Oven Break at the moment. But yeah, I do wish that the intervals between when the Guardian cookies are being introduced into the game, it is not going to be within a very short period. Anyway, let's move on into the next part of this video, which is I'm going to show you the most dramatic round that I ever had in raid mode while fighting against this particular boss fight. So now, raid mode. I've never put any kind of content within CookierUntowerofadventures, Tower of Adventures, and when I record this video, this still fighting against Bunloon, so why not? I know that by the time you watch this video, it has been switched into Macmock, if I could remember things right. But yeah, let's see my first ever experience fighting against Bunloon. But nothing could have predicted the kind of impression that this boss is going to give me. Well, not exactly the boss itself, but the whole raid itself. Well, it's not often that I am being the most powerful unit in the entire raid mode. Usually I ended up either as second or third most powerful unit to bring in a raid mode. So yeah, let's see if Bunloon can give more fights than what I experienced in the story mode. Oh, okay, that's convenient. I don't have to wait other players to accepting to skip the boss cutscene introduction in the raid mode. One thing that I like the most in this first anniversary event is that sisters straight up introduce Chapter 14 even to people who haven't completed the story yet. I mean, before I stopped playing this game for the last couple of months, the last time I went in the story, I got as far as Chapter 12. And I'm glad that for this first anniversary event, devsisters introduced Chapter 14 straight away, even if a player hasn't completed the main story yet. Regardless if the player hasn't completed the story in both normal and hard difficulty. Anyway, back to the raid mode itself, where it turns out that 2 out of the 4 players ended up being AFK'd. I don't know why I don't decide to surrender. I mean, devsisters added the surrender mechanic just like in Champions Raid to raid mode. And looking back, I have no idea why I did not do that immediately once I figured out that 2 out of the 4 players ended up being AFK'd in this particular raid mode. So, what do I think about the boss fight against Bunloon? You know what, this boss fight reminds me of the Florets boss fight, with the way that the boss fight itself is constructed. Although I do find that Bunloon is less annoying than Florets, because my roster has certainly grown ever stronger since the fight against Florets. But I've never actually fight against this boss fight in the ranked version, so take that with a little bit of salt. So during this time, I actually discovered something quite fascinating. See that player there who is AFK, but the game managed to resurrect itself? It turns out that the game automatically did that. I thought that I need to do a resurrection to revive those 2 players, but it turns out the game does it by itself. So I guess that all players who participate in a raid mode cannot get the Savior Award, I guess? Or maybe I have to go out there and personally resurrect the player by myself, I guess? Maybe that's how I can get the Savior Reward. So, woo, that was quite dramatic, isn't it? But wait, it gets a lot better. And oh, I never seen this one Coco Fairy before. And wait, what? What? I'm sorry. What? How? Why? How in the world? That player didn't do anything. What in the world? Why, game? Just why? Okay, time for second round against Bunloon in the raid mode, and let's see if this actually shows a perfect experience fighting against this boss fight. And let's hope that all of the players are not actually gone AFK this time. Anyway, I do want to mention the scheduling for the next couple of videos. So the next video, it is going to be the Dragon Eye Cookies trial in CookieRun Oven Break. I'm going to show you how I managed to beat the Cookies trial in both the Diamond rank as well as in the Rainbow rank. And right after that, I'm going to show you the new version of the Spectre of the Colossal Dragon Breakout map, because finally devsisters actually released the full version of the map, and let's hope that I can get into at least top 500 this time around, just like the one that I did in the City of the Millennial Tree Breakout map, as well as in the Escape from the Oven Breakout map. Afterwards, maybe I do the free time events for all of the characters in Project Eden's Garden. I'm still thinking the format of the free time events in Project Eden's Garden. Would you like to see shorter videos or a longer video? Let me know in the comment section down below, or maybe I should put up a poll to see which one would you like to see watching in this channel. Alright, that's job done, and thankfully none of the players are actually gone AFK this time around. Oh no, okay, Coco Fairy don't go to me. Okay, that's fine. I guess lightning don't strike the same spot twice. Anyway, that is the end for this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is Alzroy Galcon signing it off, and I'll see you on the next videos. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.